It's after midnight, lights are low. Your name's still lighting up my phone. We said we wouldn't do this again, but here we are, just like before. Your voice is softer than I knew, like you've been holding something back. Every pause between your words feels like we're fading into black. We don't say what's really on our minds, just circle truth 100 times. In this after midnight talk, we say everything but what we want, dancing around the truth we lost, like it never really broke. In this after midnight talk, we pretend we're still okay, but every word just slips away from what we're too scared to say. You ask me how I've been these days, I say fine like it's the truth, but there's a silence in between that still belongs to you. We laugh about the past again, like it doesn't hurt at all, but underneath the easy words I feel the distance in your call. We don't say what's really on our minds, just hide it somewhere in the lines. In this after midnight talk, we say everything but what we want, dancing around the truth we lost, like it never really broke. In this after midnight talk, we pretend we're still okay, but every word just slips away from what we're too scared to say. Maybe if we stayed a little longer, we finally let it out, but we both know how this ends before we figure it out. In this after midnight talk, your voice is closer than before, but somehow it still feels like you're walking out the door. In this after midnight talk, we almost say what we need to, but goodnight comes too soon before I say I still love you. After midnight talk, and everything's unsaid. I check my phone like every night, same old screen, same no reply. Your name's still there, but nothing new, just silence where it once broke through. I read our chats from months ago, lines I used to know by heart. Now they feel like someone else, like we were worlds apart. I keep waiting here, but you disappear. It's an empty inbox, no words coming through. No, are you okay? No, I miss you. I thought we had something real, now I don't know how to feel. It's an empty inbox and I'm I'm still checking for you. Notifications light the dark, but never from where you are. Just random names I don't care for, while I'm stuck behind this door. I almost type, then let it go. What's the point if you don't know? Maybe you just don't care, and I'm the only one still there. I hold my breath for a message that's not sent. It's an empty inbox, no words coming through. No, are you okay? No, I miss you. I thought we had something real. Now I don't know how to feel. It's an empty inbox, and I'm still checking for you. Maybe I should let this die. Stop refreshing, stop asking why. But hope is harder to erase when I still see your name. It's an empty box, and it says everything. More than broken promises, more than missing things. I try to move, I try to hide, but I'm still here every night with an empty inbox and no end in sight. Screen goes dark, I'm still awake, waiting on a message that won't come my way. I see those blue check marks again. Means you read every word I sent, but silence hits me right after, like I said too much again. I keep replaying what I wrote. Was it too honest, too exposed? Now I'm staring at the screen, waiting for a sign that won't show. You're so close, just one reply away, but it feels like oceans in between. Those blue check marks don't say enough. They tell me you saw, but not how you felt. I'm stuck between the maybe and the nothing, between your silence and myself. Those blue check marks that light the dark, believe me, guessing where you are. If you're moving on or holding on or just forgetting who we are. I type and delete 100 times, try to sound okay, sound fine, like I'm not breaking in my room every single night. You don't reply. I see you're online now and then, but still no words, no explanation. Guess I'm learning how it feels to love inside a conversation. You're so close, just one reply away, but you're drifting further every day. Those blue check marks don't say enough. They tell me you saw, but not how you felt. I'm stuck between the maybe and the nothing, between your silence and myself. Those blue check marks light the dark, believe me, guessing where you are. If you're moving on or holding on Those blue check marks fade to gray, like every word I try to say. I thought we had something real, but maybe I just felt it that way. Those blue check marks in the night, still glowing on my phone, reminded me that I was there, but I'm better off alone. Blue check marks, no reply. I saw your message yesterday, but I didn't know what to say. I typed and erased it twice, then I just let it die. You were asking if I'm okay, like nothing had changed between us, but I was already too far gone to even trust it. Now I sit with my regret on words I never sent. It's a late reply to a love that's already gone. Now I realize I was hurting you all along. You reached out, I let it slide. Now I wish I had the time to give you more than a late reply, but you're no longer mine. Your name still lights my screen at night, like it's trying to remind of everything I didn't say before you walked away. I read it over and over again. Your message feels like the end of something I should have saved, but I just delayed. And every word I write feels useless tonight. It's a late reply to a love that's already gone. Now I realize I was hurting you all along. You reached out, I let it slide. Now I wish I had the time to give you more than a late reply, but you're no longer mine. If I answered when you cared, maybe you'd still be there, but silence took your place, and I can't erase. It's a late reply, and it came too late for us. Now I'm just the guy who lost you through mistrust. You said I miss you, I stay quiet. Now I live with what I hide. Just a late reply to the last goodbye. Seen but never answered. The door shuts softer than before, like it knows you're not here now. Keys on the table, same routine, but I don't hear your sound. Your cup is still beside the sink. I haven't moved it yet. Like if I change a single thing, I'll have to face what's left. I thought I needed noise to drown you out somehow, but silence hits me harder now that you're not around. In this quiet apartment, every wall says your name, every shadow reminds me nothing feels the same. I thought I'd find some peace here, but it's louder alone. In this quiet apartment, I still hear you at home. The TV plays in the background, but I'm not really there. Just staring at the ceiling like you might still be here. I walk across the hallway and I slow down every time, like I'm waiting for a moment that I left behind. I used to hate this silence, now I'm scared of the truth, that the only thing missing in this place is you. In this quiet apartment, every corner feels wrong, like the space we created isn't mine to belong. I try to make it better, try to make it my own, but this quiet apartment still feels like your home. Maybe I'll move the furniture, maybe I'll change the light, but I know it won't fix it when I'm alone at night. It's not the room that's empty, it's everything we were. And no matter where I go, it still feels like in this quiet apartment, I'm learning how to stay with the echoes you left that won't fade away. Maybe one day it'll change, maybe you'll feel at home in this quiet apartment on my own. Just me now in the quiet. There's a cold coffee cup on your side, left it there like you just stepped outside. But the morning came and went away, and you never stayed. Your chair still pulled out halfway, like you couldn't choose to leave or stay. I keep looking at the door like I've done before. I didn't think it'd end this way, and quiet things you didn't say. Just a cool coffee cup in a house that don't feel right. Every word you never said keeps me up at night. It went cool like us, somewhere in between. Whoa. while you still were just a cold coffee cup in a house that don't feel right. Every word you never said keeps me up at night. It went cold like ice, somewhere in between what we were and what we lost, and everything unseen. Maybe love just fades like this, left untouched, then it's dismissed. No big ending, no goodbye, just time passing by. So I leave it where you left, like a piece of what we were, even though I know the truth is just a cold coffee cup. There's a street light on the corner where you said you'd meet me late. I've been standing here for hours, trying not to check the time again. Cars pass like they don't notice how I'm frozen in this place. Every shadow looks like you until it fades away. I told myself you're coming, I told myself just wait, but hope is getting quieter with every minute late. I'm still streetlight waiting under this empty glow, holding on to something I should have let go. Every second passing feels harder to explain why I'm still standing here in the cold and the rain. Streetlight waiting for you who never came. Your last text said I'm on my way, like it always used to mean. Now it's just another promise that got lost in between. I keep looking down the road like I'm scared to miss your face, but deep down I already know you're not coming to this place. I don't need a reason, I don't need your excuse. Some goodbyes don't happen, they just slowly come loose. I'm still streetlight waiting, but I'm losing what I feel. Every bit of hope I had doesn't seem as real. I was standing for you, but now I understand. Sometimes letting go is the only plan. Streetlight waiting was never where I should stand. Maybe I stayed too long, maybe I didn't see that you were never coming the way you promised me. The light keeps flickering softly like it's trying to say, don't wait for someone who already walked away. No more streetlight waiting, I'm stepping out of this glow, leaving all the moments I don't need to know. Street lights still on, but I'm gone. Platform's almost empty now, just a flicker of neon light. Your last words still echo in the silence of the night. I'm holding on to nothing but the space you left behind. A ticket in my pocket to a place I can't rewind. I thought I had more time to fix what we became, but the doors are closing slowly, and I'm the one to blame. On the last train home, I'm riding all alone. Every mile between us feels like letting go. I try to hold you close, but you were already gone. Now I'm just a memory on your last train home. The window shows reflections of a face I barely know. Someone who kept waiting for a love that didn't grow. The city fades behind me, like the things we used to say. Every stop reminds me of the words I couldn't change. I should have seen it coming in the way you pulled away, but I kept believing you would find a reason to stay. On the last train home, there's nothing left to say. Every silent second takes your voice away. I thought we had a future, but it slipped out of my hands. Now I'm just a stranger you don't understand. Maybe if I called you, would you even hear the line? Or am I just a moment you already left behind? The tracks keep moving forward, there's no turning back tonight. And I'm finally seeing what I couldn't get right. On the last train home, I'm learning to be okay, letting every memory slowly drift away. You don't ride beside me, but I'll find my way alone on this last train home. Doors close, and I let you go. There's a faded screenshot on my phone from a night we couldn't sleep alone. eyes have closed, like you didn't wanna go. I still keep it in a hidden file, scroll past it every once in a while, like it's frozen in that place before everything changed. I should delete it, let it go, but I don't think I wanna know. It's a faded screenshot of a life we used to have. Every word you wrote me feels like it's from the past. It's a faded screenshot, but it's clearer in my mind how you said forever, like you really meant that time. I remember how your texts would sound like they filled up every empty doubt. Now my screen just lights up blue, and it's never you. I try to clear out everything, but some things stay in between, like the space you left behind that I can't redefine. I tell myself it's just a file, but it still hurts after a while. It's a faded screenshot of a life we used to have. Every word you wrote me feels like it's from the past. It's a faded screenshot, but it's clearer in my mind how you said forever, like you really meant that time. Maybe I just miss who you were, not who you became after. Maybe I'm just holding on to something already gone. I stare at it one last time, and I lock my phone again. Still not ready to erase that faded screenshot. I keep trying to reach you, but the screen just stays the same. Spinning wheel of nothing, like it doesn't know your name. Every message I send out gets lost before it lands, like I'm talking to a shadow that I'll never understand. I thought you were just busy, thought you'd call me back, but the silence feels too real now. There's something I can't track. No signal here, no matter what I do. I keep calling out your name, but it never gets through. No signal here, just static in the air. I'm reaching for your heart, but you're not there. Your last I miss you message feels like it was someone else. Now I'm reading through like you turned off every feeling without telling me goodbye. I keep checking every corner of this broken connection, but all I ever find is a fading reflection. No signal here between you and me, just a quiet kind of distance I can't even see. No signal here, no voice on the line, just the sound of you slipping out of my mind. Maybe you're still out there, but I'll never know. Somewhere in the silence you let us go. I don't blame the ending, I just feel the fall, like I lost you slowly without hearing it at all. No signal here, and I'm learning to accept that some connections vanish before they're even checked. No signal here, so I'll stop trying to find what was already fading for a long, long time. No signal, just goodbye. I walk the same streets every night, neon lights on wet concrete. Every corner feels familiar, but nothing feels complete. Your laughter in the distance still plays inside my head, like the city never learned that you're already gone instead. I swear I hear you calling through the traffic and the rain, but when I turn around there's only empty space again. It's just a downtown echo of everything we were. Every sound reminds me of how we used to blur. Between the lights and silence I still feel your trace, like a memory that never leaves this place. The cafe where we used to sit has different music now, but somehow every song they play still brings you back around. I pass the places we would laugh like strangers in the crowd, and every step I take alone feels a little louder now. I thought time would take you out of every part of me, typed your name again tonight, then I deleted what I wrote. It never sounds the way I feel, so I leave it alone. The cursor keeps on blinking like it knows I almost did. Sent you everything I've been holding, but I just let it slip. It's easier in silence, where nothing can go wrong. But my heart keeps writing, even when I don't. It's an unsent message living in my phone. All the words I never said when you were still close. I could have told you everything, but I chose to stay quiet instead. Now you're just an unsent message in my head. I scroll through our old pictures like they belong to someone else, trying to find the moment we started breaking down ourselves. I wonder if you think of me when your nights get hard and slow, or if I'm just a chapter you already let go. I keep it all inside me like it's safer there, but it weighs a little heavier every time I care. You're an unsent message I never got to send, a conversation ending that never really ends. I see your name and stop myself from crossing that last line. You're an unsent message in my mind. Maybe if I hit send it would change nothing at all. Maybe some things are written just to never fall. So I keep it in my pocket where no one else can see all the words I say for you that you'll never read from me. You're my unsent message, fading in the blue. Everything I didn't say still belongs to you. And I don't think I'll ever press send and let it go. You're an unsent message I still hold, typing and nothing. It hits me every night the same, when the world goes quiet slow. That empty space beside my bed is the loudest thing I know. I check my phone without a reason, like something's gonna change. But it's just me and old messages that still say your name. I tell myself I'm over it, but habits don't let go. Especially when the dark comes in and I'm alone. It's my 3 a.m. habit, thinking about you again. When everything is sleeping, my mind won't pretend. Oh, I try to break the pattern, but it pulls me right back in. It's my 3 a.m. habit. every conversation like I'm searching for a sign that maybe we weren't finished, maybe we just ran out of time. The street lights through the window make shadows on the wall, and in that quiet glow I hear your voice recall. I know I should be moving, but I stay in the past. Like some part of me believes we could still last. It's my 3 a.m. habit, waking up to what we were. Every memory gets louder when there's no one to disturb. I try to fight the feeling, but it knows where I live. It's my 3 a.m. habit, and I don't know how to quit. Maybe I don't really want to let this habit disappear, 'cause even pain feels better than a night without you here. But I know that I'm fading every time I stay stuck inside this moment that keeps replaying. It's my 3 a.m. habit, but I'm learning to let go. Even if the silence still feels like you close. One night I'll stop reaching for a memory that's thin. Break my 3 a.m. habit and finally win. 3 a.m. until you let it go. I took the long way home again, just to miss your street. Every turn I tried to avoid the places we used to meet. Same city, different meaning since you walked away. Even the air feels different on a memory-laced day. I thought I'd be fine by now, like time would clear your name. But every corner I turn around still feels the same. On this side of town, everything reminds me of you. Every light, every sound pulls me back into the way we used to laugh, the way we used to be. On this side of town, you're still part of me. The cafe where we started, now I pass without a look. I learned to read the distance between every place we took. Friends don't ask about you anymore, like it's already gone. But I still feel the echo of where we went wrong. I keep telling myself it's better this way, but the city keeps on speaking. What I can't say on this side of town, I'm still learning how to breathe without you in the background of every part of me. I try to move on forward, but my heart stays behind. On this side different street, same goodbye. We met at the wrong time, but it felt so right, like we were out of sync with the rest of life. You were still healing wounds, I was chasing dreams. Two broken timelines, never meant to meet. Keep replaying moments like I could change the end, but some things don't align no matter how you bend. It was wrong side timing, right person, wrong place. We had something real, but it slipped away. No matter how tried, we couldn't make it stay. Wrong side timing tore us both away. You said maybe later, but later never came. Life kept pulling harder in different ways. I still see your smile in crowded city lights, like a memory that refuses to fade with time. I thought love was enough to fix what's not aligned, but even perfect feelings can fall behind. Wrong side timing, that's all we ever were. Two hearts in motion that never found their turn. I still think about you in the quiet night. Wrong side timing didn't make it right. Maybe in another life we don't have to choose between what we want and what we lose. But here we are, just passing like strangers in disguise, loving at the wrong time under the same sky. Wrong side timing still feels like fate, even if it broke us too little too late. I'll always remember what we almost became. Wrong side timing, but love just the same. Wrong time, right feeling. You never said it clearly, but I felt it in your tone. The way you paused before you spoke, like you weren't really home. Every word came halfway, like you were holding back. And I learned to read between the things you didn't have. I tried to fill the silence with meaning you wouldn't give, but you can't build forever on something half-lifted. It was a half-said truth that tore us down slow. Not enough to hold on, not enough to let somewhere in between what we had and what we knew, living in a half-said truth between me and you. You smiled like you were staying, but your eyes already left, like you were saying goodbye without saying it yet. I kept pretending maybe it was just a phase, but the space between your answers grew wider every day. I don't blame you for leaving, I blame the way it came, like a truth that never landed but still caused the pain. Half-said truth, that's what we became. Too honest to deny it, too quiet to name. I was waiting for the ending, you were already through, living in a half-said truth that wasn't new. Maybe if you said it fully, it would have hurt less than this, but uncertainty is heavier than a final kiss. I don't need your explanation, I don't need your disguise, just the courage to be honest before love dies. It was a half-said truth, and now it's clear to see we were never fully us, just a maybe. And I'm letting go of words that never followed through. That half-said truth was me and you. Half-said, never enough. You were always online, but never really here, typing words I couldn't hold and disappearing near. Seen messages at midnight, left me unread again. I told myself it's nothing, but it never really ends. I kept waiting for a sign, a reply that felt like truth, but the silence got too loud in everything you do. Now you're offline again, and I don't know where you went. One moment you were close, then you just disconnect. I'm staring at the screen like it's gonna bring you back, but you're offline again, and there's no coming back. Scroll through our old chats like they mean something more, but every line is fading like footsteps on the floor. You would have a conversation never fully in my life, and I was still pretending you would change one night. I should have seen the pattern in the way you would disappear, but I kept chasing moments that were never really clear. Now you're offline again, and I'm stuck in the in-between of what you said you felt and what you really mean. Every time you vanish, I lose a little trust. Now you're offline again, and it's just us. It's just us. Maybe you were never staying, maybe this was always you, coming in like a signal and fading out too soon. I don't hate you for the distance, I just finally see some people stay connected message like you used to every time. I kept checking my phone like you might change your mind. Plans I never canceled, just in case you showed. But the silence got louder as the hours slowed. You were on your way on Thursday, now it's Sunday night, and I'm still here wondering if you're alright. It's my ghosted weekend. You disappeared on me, left me with the moments that never got to be. I kept the whole thing open like you'd still come through, but it's a ghosted weekend without you. The city didn't change at all, but everything feels off. Every place we talked about feels like something lost. I see couples on the corners living what we planned, and I'm stuck replaying text I don't understand. No goodbye, no reason, just a fading screen, like you were never really part of what we'd been. It's my ghosted weekend, and I don't know what to say to all the time I saved for you that just slipped away. I thought you'd come back later like you always do, but it's a ghosted weekend without you. Maybe I should have seen it in the way you pulled away, little by little distance every single day. I don't hate you, I just wonder if I ever crossed your mind. Or was I just a message you left behind? It's my ghosted weekend, and I'm finally letting go of waiting for a person who already said no. I won't keep the door open for someone who won't choose. It's a ghosted weekend, but I'll make it through. No reply, just time. We used to sit in the backseat, talking through the night. Now it's just the engine and city passing light. Your hand no longer near mine, just space between the air. And every mile we drive now feels like you're not there. I keep thinking you might speak, break this quiet in two, but the only thing between us is the loss of you. It's backseat silence, heavy in the dark. Two hearts in the same car, but drifting apart. No music on the radio can cover what I feel. It's backseat silence, too real. is painfully clear. We used to share everything, even small mistakes. Now we don't share anything but empty space we make. I thought this ride would bring us closer than before, but every word unsaid now echoes more and more. It's backseat silence between your breath and mine, a conversation missing all the time. I try to start a sentence, but it dies in the air. It's backseat silence, and you're not there. Maybe we've been faded for longer than we knew, like the road we're on together, but going into. I don't need an answer, I already see. Sometimes silence says what you won't say to me. It's backseat silence, and I finally understand. Not every story lasts, even if it began. We don't need more distance, it's already real. Backseat silence is how we feel. Just silence. Just silence between us. Just silence. You left without a final word, just a door that closed too fast. No explanation, no goodbye, just silence that would last. I keep replaying every moment, looking for what went wrong, but all I find is empty space where your voice was gone. I thought time would answer me, fill in the missing part, but the truth is getting louder in a quiet heart. I've got no closure yet, no reason to move on, just pieces of a story where you're already gone. I try to make it make sense, but it never comes clear. I've got no closure yet, and you're not here. Friends say just forget it, like it's that easy to do, but they didn't build a future, then lose it over you. Every place we used to go still feels like you're around, like the past is still alive in every sound. I keep waiting for a message that will never arrive, like some part of me still thinks you might change your mind. But I've got no closure yet, just questions in my Closure is a lie we tell ourselves to heal, but some endings stay open no matter how we feel. I don't need a perfect answer, I just need release. But right now all I carry is memories. I've got no closure yet, but I'm learning how to breathe. Even without the answers you never gave to me. Maybe one day I'll let go without needing to know why. I've got no closure yet, but I'll try. No closure, just time. We used to talk for hours, now it breaks every line. Like something in the signal got lost over time. Your voice comes in pieces, half there, half gone. Like I'm trying to hold you, but the connection is wrong. I hear you, then I don't. It cuts in and out, like we're fading slowly, even when we're loud. There's static between us, I can't make it clear. Every word gets broken before it reaches here. I try to tune you in, but you disappear. There's static between us every time you're near. You say I'm fine too quickly, like you're skipping the truth. And I read between the noise, but I still lose you. Even when we're sitting right in the same room, it feels like your frequency I can't get through. I keep adjusting focus like it'll fix the sound, but the harder that I try, the more you fade out. This static between us in every call we make, like a broken connection we can't escape. I reach for your silence, but it slips away. There's static between us, and it won't break. Maybe we're still talking, just not in the same way. Two signals in the dark that never sink or stay. I don't know how it happened, but I feel it every time. Like love turned into noise, we can't align. There's static between us, and I'm learning to hear. Not every broken signal is meant to be clear. Some connections fade even if they're near. There's static between us, and you're not here. Just noise, then nothing. Just noise, then nothing. I swear I heard your voice tonight, in the middle of the noise. Like a memory got loud again and took away my choice. I turned around too quickly, like you might be standing there, but it was just the hallway light and empty air. My mind keeps playing tricks on me when it gets too quiet here, like it's trying to bring you back through everything I hear. I almost heard you calling right behind my name. Just for a second, everything felt the same, but it was only silence dressed up like your sound. I almost heard you, but you're not around. The city makes you echo in the corners of my head. Every stranger passing by feels like something you said. I know it's just my memory filling in the gaps, but I keep on believing you could still come back. I don't know if I miss you or just the way you were, but every little moment still turns into her. Maybe I'm just holding to what used to be, a sound that only lives now inside of me. I don't blame the silence, I don't blame the night, but I keep almost hearing what isn't right. I almost heard you faded, then I let it go. Some echoes stay forever, even when you don't. No matter how my mind plays the sound of what we knew, I almost heard you, but it wasn't you. Oh.